Well, please.
And finally, to complete the draw table panel for the drawing of pots 1 and 2, and to explain the technical procedure, this is where it starts getting fun, please welcome on stage UEFA Competitions Director Giorgio Marchetti.
Thank you, Kate. Thank you, Darren. For the draw today, I will now explain the specific procedure. So the 48 teams have been divided in 4 pots based on their position in the UEFA Club Coefficient ranking. At first, the title holders and the 11 top-seeded clubs in the Club Coefficient rankings will be drawn. They shall each be allocated one after the other to one of the groups from A to L in accordance with the established principles, such as country protection and TV pairings. This provides, for example, that 2 teams from the same country may not be drawn into the same group. Once the first 12 teams of pot 1 have been allocated, the same procedure will apply for the other 3 pots to complete the groups. To ensure that clubs from the same association play with different kick-off times and on separate days on match day 5 and match day 6, the 12 groups are distinguished by color. Red for groups A, B, C, green for groups D, E, F, blue for groups G, H, I, and yellow for groups J, K, and L. The red-green groups and the blue-yellow groups will play at different times, one early, 1900 Central Europe time, and one late kick-off time, 21:05 Central Europe time. This will alternate from match day to match day. In addition, the blue-red groups and the yellow-green groups will play with different match sequences for match day 5 and match day 6. For TV coverage reasons, every 2 teams from one country are paired. For example, when a paired club is drawn into a red group A, B, or C, the other paired club, once drawn, will automatically be assigned to one of the 3 yellow groups J, K, or L. Or when a paired club is drawn into a green group D, E, or F, the other paired club, once drawn, will automatically be assigned to one of the 3 blue groups G, H, and I. Once the draw procedure has been completed, a computer draw will determine the final position of all clubs within the 12 groups. The position in the group determines the sequence of matches. In this respect, the computer will ensure that stadium clashes and winter venue are taken into account. And so, we are ready to start.
Thank you, Giorgio. That's all
available. So this concludes pot 1, and the ball is back to you.
Okay, some great work, guys. Very dexterous with your fingers there. Not too much excitement so far. Michel Platini looked extremely happy to find Juventus in Group A. We're going to have a look, of course, now at Pot 2. This is where it starts to get exciting. The teams in Pot 2 include Bayer Leverkusen, Dynamo Kiev, Manchester City, and Anderlecht, the winners in 1983. Back over to you then, Gianni.
Okay, and we continue directly. Continuiamo subito with a big shuffle for pot number 2, and the first team drawn
Manchester City
is Manchester City Football Club. Manchester City. Groups A, B, C are open for Manchester City, who was quarter-finalist in '79 and in 2009, and to this year with Mancini as a coach certainly want to improve their results.
Group A.
Group A for Manchester City, so Manchester City and Juventus. Well done, bravo, Giuseppe. Well done, Ronnie, as well. Group A, nice start.
Manchester City.
It's fantastic. It's kind of what everybody's looking for, Nick. You know, I mean, Juventus, you know, is such a fantastically, you know, well-renowned football club, not just in Italy but right around Europe. So for us, it's a wonderful opportunity.
Obviously, the club would have wanted to have been in the Champions League, but that's a glamorous tie by any standards in Europe, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I think when you look at the clubs that are in this competition, you know, you sort of, you know, makes you realise that, you know, what a big tournament this is, and it's one that, like with everything that we'll play this season, you know, we're hoping to do well in, and you know, certainly when you play against the likes of Juventus, it certainly gets the juices flowing.
What can you tell us about the Robinho situation, Brian, at the moment, with the transfer window ticking down?
Well, there's no further update. We've had a few clubs that have shown an interest, and that's basically where it is right now. So, as you've said, time is running out, and you know, we feel fairly comfortable. If you know, if he remains a Manchester City player, then fine, he'll be in the squad. He'll be available to play, and you know, we all know the qualities that he has.
Now, Harry Redknapp was saying that he'd expressed an interest in Roque Santa Cruz, but that City have said, look, you're a potential top four rival to us, therefore we're not going to sell. Is that a club policy that you wouldn't sell to a top four team?
It's news to me that Harry Redknapp has had a conversation with our club, because I'm not aware of that.
What sort of priority will the Europa League be given, Brian?
Well, it'll be like all the competitions. You know, we respect everything that we're playing in, Nick. I mean, I think that it's a great opportunity for us as a club to you know, to do as well as we possibly can. There's great ambition about the football club at the moment. There's a lot of excitement, but you know, while we started the season well, we know that you know, we've got a lot of games hopefully to play. We certainly have a squad that we feel are capable of competing in every competition, and it's something that we're very excited about.
Well, Liverpool